AI Wars 2 for our first 2 hours episode. I don't know anything about AI War 1. You know what? This developer doesn't have AI War 1. Yes, they do. Never mind. It's AI War Fleekman, and it was released back 2009. Turn out the audio, not game audio, but the music audio. Chats. Hello, chat. So, let's actually get started with AI War 2. But it's not as loud. There we go. All right, so looks like what we're going to have to do is create a new profile. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, no waffle. You even get to choose a default color, body, or trim color. Okay. There's a lot of options that you're getting here straight off the bat. We're going to go with purple, and we're going to go with bright green. Okay. This one is this be better control with the controller? Probably. Screw it. Well, do mouse and keyboard the way God intended. All right. So let's see. We got tutorials. Playable scenarios that guide you through one or more parts of the game with you actually playing and able to lose. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do tutorial 1, basic planetary. First things first, we need to change our video settings. Error encountered. Yeah, we're doing 1444 FPS. No, we're going to do 60. Oh, that's window mode. Ooh, 500, 920 by 500. No, dude, 1920. Can't tab through. 1080. Save. Oh, so much better. Now, the CPU load calculating load. I say, please bear in mind that load estimates are just an estimate, and if you add further factions via beacon hacks during the game, may go up. So this game relies on a lot of CPU encoding. Ooh, okay. Not GPU. Those give you real data. The information in this tooltip is meant to be predictive of what you are likely to encounter over the course of a long game. All right. Interesting that they would have that little tidbit. A little bit of information there. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the first tutorial, blah, blah, blah. Moving the camera, plus, so you can't move it by, that's just selecting your units, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be all the keyboard. Move around. Zoom it in and out. Okay, gotcha. Hold Q on a keyboard, or you have 4-button mouse. Not necessarily, but the aspect. That's nice. This isn't exactly useful in gameplay, but it does give you a fun cinematic views very. Hey, maybe you'll notice something from those angles that you didn't another way. All right, so this is our assault frigate? No, command station. Engineer, that's the assault frigate. It's time to make it move. Move the mouse wheel. Move up planet. All right, so it's paused still. But the thing is, when it tells me, all right, when you select the frigate, okay, click here to continue. All right. Want some targets for our frigate? There's a few target drones we set up beforehand on this planet. Near the top of the gravity well. Okay, target zoom way out. Okay. Simply right click on it, destroy all the zones. We shall prevail. Okay. I went ahead and unpaused it. Like, how close does it need to get? The AI Sentinel. It's a drone. Get it. All right, so those are deleted. Tutorial has been completed. Click here to return to the selection. All right. Seems easy enough. I mean, there seems to be a lot of micromanaging. Well, not really micromanaging, but of a micromanagement system. Using a galaxy map, sending our view to different planets, moving our units between them. Currently, you're looking at our starting planet. We want to look at the galaxy map. Or press a tab. Okay. This is the galaxy. This is you within it. You are a mere insignificant speck upon the vastness of space. Hold the control key. Jeez, there's a lot of do this or this. I can also hover over them. Want to take our view to Midlander. To do so, click on it, select it, then either press tab or click the very top. There is no Midlander. Yeah, this is Sidelander. Oh, there's Midlander. There we go. Wow. You know, it pays to read, right? All right, so click here. We're looking at an AI controlled planet. We're going to try attacking this, but first we need to go back to Murdoch. Select our frigates. Well, why did you do that to begin with? All right. There. Now select one of the frigates. We're going to send it through a wormhole. All right. One we can do from this view and one on the galaxy map. This frigate will do the first. Like how we sent our view through control and click. We can send this unit through by holding control and right clicking on the wormhole. Now, this is what one. All right. Where's the wormhole? All right. Hold that. Holding control and right clicking on the wormhole. Okay. Wait for it to come in. There it is. There's some enemies here, so we'll probably want our other frigates to come as well. First, send your view back to the planet we came from. Select all the others. Go back to the galaxy map. If I go here, it's a little complicated. There's a lot of stuff that you gotta remember. All right, so they should be coming through. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, why did it not? No, continue on. So I'm just gonna go through and start attacking. Yeah, hopefully my ships don't die. Don't die, guys. You got this. I will go ahead. There we go. I want to go 5 to 6. Or I want to go 6 to 6. So it looks like if you don't do the tutorial step exactly, you're stuck. All right. What's this live button? All right. Let's actually just start a campaign. Let's just do this. Let's do this. I want to go back. Quick game. Yes, quick. Single player. We're just going to jump right into it. Quick start. Ooh, what's extreme? Civil War. Unity. Let's just go with just the basic. It's basic. Oh, and the campaign name? It's Waffle Hut. Start game. Basic is, yeah, it's my speed too. I decided to screw it. We're not going to do the tutorials anymore. We're just going to jump right in. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. All right, let's see. This should be no problem. So I'm going to send my military fleet. It's all my ships. Combat engineer. What the hell is it doing? I guess it is creating frigates for me. Okay. Yeah, so it's making fusion bombers. And I get one more force field frigate. So if I want to do direct build, okay, that's how you do it. Tractor array. Why does it seem like the music is just sped up a little bit? What are these? Engineers, battle station, some more engineers, factory, human cryogenic pod. Oh crap, what the hell is all these? Gee, man, that's a lot of bombers. And transports, concussion corvette. This is basic. Now, when I usually think of like, starting out something basic, right? I was thinking, like old World of Warcraft or StarCraft, where you can start out with nothing and then you build up from there. No, this is like, here you go. Here's all this crap. Joy. You didn't go through the tutorial. Well, that's a problem. There's a corvette, heavy fusion bomber. What the hell am I going to do with all these bombers? Jesus. And a force field frigate. At least they're all on a plane. Okay. So I want to, can I do, yes, go ahead, upgrade. Achievement unlocked. Capture, okay. A good nearby target, the planet Posh. Then advance to research station that we can hack. Bring one of your flagships to the planet and open the hacking menu in the sidebar. Capture the planet first. You make some type of hacks significantly cheaper. Okay. So I'll take you. Go here. Actually, I didn't want to have you go there. My bad. This is where I wanted you to go. Again, folks, it's always a good choice to read. Hack it. I hack it. I think I might have to go back too. There's a lot of information that you have to digest just to get started with this game. It's very complicated. And these are all command posts. These are metal harvesters. Ships into a flagship and then immediately move the flagship. It can be frustrating if the flagship leaves the planet before it has finished loading. I'll wait for stragglers. Ooh, all right. I think our ships. Each tab. Yes, hack.
Our hackers are starting.
Total strength from attacking enemy ships on your team's planets. Chibola is under attack. Oh, I think. Hey, Ocho. Yeah, no, this is like a random planet, gas ring or gas planet. So we were just attacked. No, I want to. Which ship line would you like to add or what? None of these are possible. I'm going to say the storm at the North Pole should have been more, hexagonal. I don't think this is any kind of AI spawning a wave against. This is basic and I'm already getting like hit already. Jesus. I don't have a hacker fleet. Sabotage an enemy. Okay, sure. These guys are doing their best. Yeah, this is what you start out with. It's like, okay, I suppose I'm almost sending $1. With 2 plasma guardian ships, 12 stingrays, 4 raiders, 3 raptors spawning on Chibola from warp gate. Punch in 30 seconds. I didn't start this, did I? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Guard post. AI command. That is unarmed guard post. Okay. Warp gate. I guess that's what I did. Yeah, the thing that I'm starting to realize here is that there's not much information given. Or I should say there is a little bit too much. Like hack target at planet. Hacking is done when flagships at the same planet All right, so I need a flagship. I thought I need a frigate. Oh, this is so confusing. Like, it said to take a frigate to here to hack it. But when you do, you can't hack it. You can't hack it. I think it's the way too much information, way too much. This is a basic starting level.
Yes, sir.
Start attacking. Kill. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Even though you're a frigate, you can't do anything. Like, I'm gonna have all these like human cryogenic pods, a force field generator, factories, have all these corvettes, bombers, gravitic battle station. One of the major issues I already came across was with the tutorial, even if you do exactly what it tells you to do, but for some reason it doesn't see it, for some odd, strange reason, it doesn't advance to the last stage of the tutorial. You kind of stuck. So yeah. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. What if can I take an engineer? There's my engineer. Can't do anything. All right. Let's go back to the tutorials. Basic fleets. All right. See two new units on this planet, a transport flagship and a gravitic battle station. Select a transport flagship. Okay. Well, combat fleet, which made up blah, blah, blah. Such as frigates we've seen before. For simplicity, those specific frigates were kept outside of this system. By hovering your mouse over it, you will see in the description mention of things such as V-wings, fusion bombers, and concussion corvettes. These are the unit types, current and maximum amounts that are in this fleet. Currently, we don't have any built. Thank you for telling me something that is not there, but all right. Now select the gravitic leader. The defensive fleet made of things like turrets and minefields. By hovering your mouse over this, you will see mention of several turret types and their current maximum amounts. We also don't have any of these built. Why not? Last thing has been there in previous tutorials. It hasn't been relevant up to now. It has a home command station. Select it now. Yeah, this is a little bit more complicated. It is our home, which if it is destroyed means we lose. Very much like king and chess. Hovering mouse over this, you'll see a bunch of other stuff, like engineers, factories, and some turrets of its own. How about we get building some of the units that those fleets contain? Take a look at the left side of the screen, all right? At the sidebar, there's a number of tabs there. Yes, I know. Feel free to take a look through, but when you're ready, keep the build tab open. We'll set up a factory. All your fleets, direct build. All right. You'll see a list of possible options here, grouped under things like infrastructure, turrets, defenses, station keepers. And we want to build a factory, which is very near the top under infrastructure. All right, so factory. Okay, you should now see units coming out of the transport flagship when the factory. No, saw these two guys. These two engineers. When the factory is completed, I see them now. Okay. Now they're starting to pop out. They breed like rabbits. Let's try building some turrets from our battle station, which is a different fleet. Look under the turrets part of the build tab and look for the ambush title turret. Okay, under the name that says what fleet is part of, classic defenses. Hovering over the battle station tells us is the leader of the classic defenses. All right, build some turrets. Small structures such as the factory and turrets cannot move. Battle stations and later citadels are a very similar thing to battle stations. This is important. So we can only build structures from a fleet if the leader is present. After the leader leave, go anywhere. Naturally, command stations cannot move and thus can only have structures on its own planet. Let's try building some turrets on a different planet. Send the battle station to Sidelander, top left corner, and build some concussion turrets. All right, so we need battle station. We need to go to Sidelander. Just wait for the battle station to go through. There it is. A little slow. All right, so we need to build some concussion turrets. 2 should be good. Now we're looking here. You can see another transport flagship, but it's currently neutral. How about we capture this so we can strengthen our mobile forces? We can only capture things like this if we actually control the planet. Luckily, this planet is neutral already, and we can build our station without a fight. However, only the flagship of a mobile combat fleet can build a command station, so we need to bring our transport flagship over here. So we need to go back. Holy crap. Only the flagship. Okay. So I need to bring a transport flagship over here. Is there like this spout where this is spitting out units? No problem. All right. So build tab would now show a command station section. Okay. Pick a logistical and build it. All right. So it's slowly building. All right. Now it's captured it. Now we have a second fleet. This is a notable jump in our mobile force strength. There are other types of capturable goodies in the galaxy, and they are taken the exact same way. Things such as the metal harvesters, of which there are a few here, give us the majority of one of our other resources. Metal. The flagship is repaired. The units in the fleet should start appearing as the factory we built earlier is working away. We have no need for our fleets to be here, however, so now is a good time to look at the fleets tab. Right? Tab shows all the fleets you currently have grouped under such thing as current, planet, mobile strike, battle stations. Well, that's not very foreboding. Alright, if you click on one of these, it will select the entire fleet for us. This lets us order it around together. Left click, it will open up the management screen for that particular fleet. I'll right click, okay. That's that one there. Strike Holland in this menu by right clicking it. Now enable transport mode. Jesus. All of the currently built units will enter the flagship, and any more that are built while this is enabled are stored inside automatically for us. Alright, so what's transport mode? Group move. Oh, if you do L. Okay, so that's transport mode or load. Alright, so let's take them back to Murdoch. Alright, this has been completed. Click here to return to the tutorial menu. Yeah, there is a hell of a lot of stuff you gotta remember and look over. It's just like, I think it could be a very fun game. It's just, it's just having to go through all this is just like, what I think would have been better is to go through like missions where it's just one after another. That is part of the storyline. That would have been a lot, because I'm thinking more of like StarCraft, where you start out the game. It's a simple process of, okay, create a loader. All right, there you go. Once that's done, all right, build your first structure or whatnot. Hey, you completed this mission. On to the next. It's also, it's part of the storyline. It's just, this is just like, it's like reading a manual of a very complicated machine. Welcome to the fourth tutorial. Covers the main resources, how technology works, as well as the hacking system. First, let's take another look at the build. We just got done with the build menu. Build menu. When you mouse over one of the options in the build tab, there's some numbers related to our economy. That's another thing. This is a hell of a lot of numbers to keep track of too. That's way too much. Metals used to construct everything. It's generated over time by things like metal harvesters, human settlements, capturable structures, and command stations. Metal is spent over time when constructing things until they're complete. Metal sources will never run out. That's nice to know. Energy is a resource that is not gathered, stored, and consumed, but rather consistent of a set amount that is available for allocation. Things like command stations increase it, while most units decrease it. If you don't have enough energy left for something, you can't build it. Eventually, running out of energy will cause force fields to stop and functioning. Alright. Now let's open up the tech tab. Almost everything we use is affected by one of the tech trees in here, okay? These technologies not per unit type. Multiple units can benefit from the same tech. And in fact, we have one of those examples. You hover over each technology. Resource used for these is science, represented by the blue atomic icon. Science, okay. I guess that's not an atomic icon. That's like a shield icon. Whatever. The main one is extracting it from planets we have captured. However, it's not infinite, and each planet only has a finite amount, although it can be reallocated for a cost. Let's try upgrading something. Upgrade core, piercing, and artillery technologies once. Alright, upgrade core. Okay. Piercing and artillery. What upgrading those has just done is upgraded the mark of the relevant units that is arranged starting from 1 to 7 at the highest. Each mark as a unit increases things like health damage. Okay. Part of the strategy of the game is to upgrade the right technology for the situation. For example, upgrading that technology which benefits a lot of your units is probably better than the technology that only benefits a few. But it's entirely possible for the second one to be more useful in the long run. There's one last bit of upgrading things we should look at. First, open the Fleets tab. There's a hell of a lot of reading here. Jesus. Alright, left click on Murdoch Command Fleet. Click. Oh, let's see here. Spend a bit of science to upgrade everything in this fleet permanently. Even if you lose a planet, then retake it. Swap what station is there, and so on. This can be handy if you need a bit of income or energy boost. The last resource. But first, we should build some defenses here from your battle station. We don't want to leave our homeworld undefended. Then we'll need to move our fleet to Midlander. Once it's there, send your view there and open the Hacks tab. Make sure to bring it all up. See, this should be like different steps. Yours is that's like 3-4 steps all in one jumble. All right. Then we got to go. So tell me, build a battle station. Where is my battle station? All right, there we go. See, it's like, okay, it doesn't tell you. Just walk me through this, please. All right, so I got to build some defenses. Okay, what do you want me to build? So if I go here, home force field. Should I do, I don't know, what, is that it? I'm going to wait till that is finished. So it's kind of like, it's very heady. There's a lot there to unpack. But like I said, it's kind of like there should be a storyline to make it seem a bit more interesting. Because right now I'm just going through like pages of a manual. Say, okay, go. This is step A. Must do option 1. Flip it. Step 1, option A. After option A is done, move to option B. It's very like, I can see the potential is there. It's just doesn't have that fun aspect. All right, so once this is done, I should be able to move my battle station, right? We build some defenses here. I thought I did turrets. What happened to my turrets? All right, so once that is done, I'll move my battle station. We need to move our fleet to Midlander. Once it's there, it's in your view there, and open the hacks tab. Make sure to bring all of it. I'll try take DL. All right, so, okay. Gotta wait for it to go here. And I know it's going to take a little bit of time for it to actually move here. I'm getting creamed here. Open your hacks tab. Okay. Do I need to bring, that is battle stations. All right. So I guess load. It's okay. See, I'm already okay. We'll go on to the last resource, but first you should build some defenses here from your battle station. We don't want to leave our homeworld undefended. Then we need to move our fleet to Midlander. Once it's there, send your view there and open the hacks. My whole entire fleet? Huh? I don't have anything here. We got combat support, classic fleet. Okay. Load. That's everybody. Go here. Yeah. It's like, tell me what you want me to do. All right. Open the hex. Okay. That's what, just tell a few options here. Each shows a cost of hacking points and a duration. Hovering over them tells us what they do. Some target a specific unit on a planet, say what it is. Otherwise, it's something done to the planet. Hacking points are the resources used to perform hacks represented by the green microchip. Okay, so there's 2 ways of getting this, but the main one is also extracting it from captured planets, the finite amount from each. Want to do the Steel AI ship lane hack. There is an advanced research station here, which can grant the hacking fleet a new type of unit. Brought the entire fleet here because most hacks have a response to them. AI isn't happy until completed. Enemies will periodically spawn and try to stop you. This hack is currently not too difficult, and a rare few have no response. Which ship lane would you like to add to the fleet of this hacker? This one. See how strong the AI response is, increases the more you hack. Same AI. Factions like the Nano Cost respond a bit differently. You can also see an estimation for the strength of the response represented by a shield. Begin the hack, and we'll continue when the hack is complete. Let's go here, unload, sure. Like, it doesn't, pinpoint control. Now, do I get, yes, there's a countdown there. Click here to continue. Now you have an extra unit type. Fleet, like crap. There's way too many things on the map, on the page. It's just very hard to keep track of. All right. AIP is the main indicator of how aware of you the AI is. The higher it is, the more forces it will devote to your presence. And eventually it will have new behaviors such as opening up wormholes to your backline. That's not cool. Current AIP value is shown in the top bar yet again with the red mono eye. So 10 AIP. Doing things such as destroying an AI command station will increase this. There are also ways to decrease it, such as destroying structures like data centers. Managing this is crucial to surviving and eventually winning. You must make sure whatever you pay the price in AIP for is worth it, else eventually you will be overwhelmed. Try destroying the AI command station to see the change. Okay, select you all. Fine. Raise it up by 20 points. Sheesh. Alright, this has been completed. Click here. Scouting and vision. First, head to the galaxy map. Something that hasn't been relevant at all is the concept of explored, watched, and permanently watched planets. Take a look at the planets adjacent to your homeworld. You have your mouse over them. We'll say permanently watched. If you look at the planet view, you can see everything in real time. Okay. Means will we always have up-to-date info and what's going on there forever. If there is a battle, a scary threat we need to deal with, whatever. And it's next to our home world are always permanently watched in any game. If you aren't on it again, head to the galaxy map. Didn't go anywhere. Let's look out a planet built further out. It's explored. You only see things that we spotted here in the past. We know that they're still here and thus can track them, but as soon as they leave the planet, we have no idea where they are. Similarly, we don't know about any new arrivals if there are any. Okay, now is a good time to mention watched. If we have a unit on a planet that is normally explored, it becomes watched. While our units are there, we can see everything up to date. Yep, like permanently watched, at least until the unit dies or leaves. An extra source of this is logistics stations, which have a recon ability to watch planets within a few hops that can be upgraded. Planets further out than explored are unexplored. Really, we have no idea what's there, what's going on. Critical part of the status is that our units can't even go to these planets. We're essentially locked out. Let's do something about that. Our starting fleet should have been constructing during this time. Head to the planet Alice and destroy the command station there. Okay, load up. Sorry about that. Unload everything. And everybody all fight at once. These are some very capable fighters. I do a hacking. So we hack their warp gate so they can't bring anybody else in. Now, these are obviously more powerful enemies. And our shielding is still remaining. Yeah, let's just reconfigure so we can get rid of some of these real quick. Just whittle them down. I was going to say this. Okay, they're not firing, but they were. Alright, everybody attack that thing. Get rid of it. It's a huge fleet just taking out this unarmed station. Alright, take out the command. Alright, so you've seen a mention of planets being explored. This is caused by the AI command station being destroyed. This is how we usually reveal the galaxy. Go back to the galaxy. There we go. So that's explored. That is explored. Now, a few of the unexplored planets we could see nothing on are revealed to us. How do we make a planet permanently watched? For this, head to Bacchus. Open the... Where's Bacchus? There we go. Load up. Back to here. Go to Bacchus. Okay. Here we have the option of doing a watch planet hack on this planet. Unlike most hacks, this can be done without having a flagship present, or indeed any of our units, okay? This can only be done to an explorer planet, and will make this planet permanently watched. Okay, so now, we're in a system, we're in a Gibson. Now we'll always have up-to-date information here in both numbers and a dash kind of gone. Okay. Now let's try the other similar hack used to explore planets. This is an alternative to destroying AI command stations. It can only be done on unexplored planets adjacent to unexplored. In a similar manner to destroying stations. Try a planet Doll. Ball or doll? It says doll, but that's ball. I got their planets wrong. Unless I got my planets. Oh, doll. Is this leak story view? I don't know. Is it? Now we'll have a look at a useful tab for when on the Galaxy tab. Open the Intel tab. Intel. Important capturables for us like a new fleet or things like alien technology. Lastly, this notes any bits of science or hacking points you still have left to collect. All right, in general, this is a good tab to keep a lookout if you need a plan or at least a bit lost what to do. I am lost many times. All right, that's it. I'll go from tutorial 5 to tutorial 99. So those are the basics. Quit game. Yes, quit. I want to do single player. So you can do a multiplayer, but I don't know how well that is. Connect to a host by choosing from your friends list. They must already have started. Okay, so you can play with your friends who have the same game. Play against them, I should say. Quick start. All right. This scenario is useful if you want to have a look around in game with very little stress or worry. The area is fairly weak. You have numerous bonuses. Several scary things are removed, and you have an allied faction with no downsides in the form of marauders who will happily defend your planets and attack the AI on your own, and are quite capable. I also have another ally in form of the nanocost. These nanobots, but they're still goodbye with the help of my friends. Okay. Yeah, we'll try this one more time. Start game. There and there. And what we need to do is... Okay, that's got a natural transport. AI Sentinels 14. Very powerful. Turret schematics. Let's go for this one here. To fleets. Load up. Over. Let's head over there. Shall we? Now we know how to hack. And once we're done with that, we can attack the ship. Hey, we did it! They weren't very happy with us, but these are Pike Guardians. My ships that are outside the bubbles are getting destroyed. Not very stressful, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's get them taken care of real quick without losing too much of our own forces. Take out this command. They're getting out of here. Yeah, they're all leaving. Leave no one behind. No mercy. Don't worry about that. I guess I didn't let it finish. Hack complete. What they say about this being stress-free? Piss off the hornet's nest here, boy. So that's unexplored. Or no, it's permanently watched. So I want to go ahead and go back here. Load up first. Oh, unload. So what they said about this being easy, they lied. It's Elbin, level 4. Alright, so actually I want to build can I build here? Not much. Let's see. Pike turret. Let's go core upgrade, artillery upgrade, and piercing upgrade. Another combat sentry frigate. Load up, guys. Load up. And get you two. Let's go to this place over here. And we're going to build a command structure. See if I remember how to do this. Logistics. So that should be good. We need to force field. I'm just placing random stuff wherever. And let's do a oh no, I don't want to load up. 16. This is only 4, so is this. Yeah, what's going on here? Why do they need some more of these fleets? And come over here and take these guys out. Bye, engineers. 50 AP. Not good. Oh, that? Okay, it's way over there. I don't get too far forward there, guys. Alright, so seems to be enough just getting the basics down. It's starting to get a little bit more. I can see how things are working. Acknowledged. Get rid of their structures. Now I gotta make sure my other stuff is getting taken care of. It's not really much of anything over there, except for these guys. Oh, there's this running. Took him a while to unload. The AI is not very good. Yeah, easy, right? Easy clap. But the problem is I only have one fleet. Having to go back and forth. I can't expand my empire too much. Direct build. Do another one over there. If I do force field there, that's already in a force field. Slows down hostile ships in an area around itself. The effect stacks. Locks onto nearby enemy ships, preventing them from moving out but not firing. Grenade turret. Should build some more turrets to defend our planets. Turrets. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't want to get involved with this. Yeah, or hit a cap for generators. Oh, that stinks. All right, load up to the map. The map. Getting attacked. Yep. Let's see how well these do. Oh, yeah, I should go get that one too, but that's a 17. There's a crap ton of these guys over here. Oh, and there's another one there too. Okay. I might take that one first just to get that transport. All right, so me go here, and we want to do. Let's do a military one here. I have a feeling that you guys need to be over here for those type of structures in this area. Just like peppering it ever so slightly. Now, what are you guys doing way up there? Go back to here. Build. Let's do some force fields. Station keeper. All right, so this should take care of this particular planet. Hopefully. Hopefully it comes also with a shield as well. Completed. Oh, it's going to go off on its own. Doing some damage. It's not as fast as, like hundreds of Corsairs or Corvettes. It's pounding. All right, so once we get that taken out, this guy back. Unfortunately, it does not have a shield on it. All right, so if I could go back to my fleet over here, see if we can take these guys. A little patrol going in. Okay, let's do this. Unload everybody. Oof. That does not bode well. Yeah, the problem is though is that computer AI from my own units. You would think, oh, here we go. Hey, Boob, how's it going? Howdy. In fact, I want to go take these guys out first. And it's nice too that they all got the shielding, which makes it a lot easier. Merge Oncast Twitch chat. Yeah, I use it's an extension called Social Stream. It's from the same guy who created the Video Ninja or Video Ninja. Yeah, it's quite nice. I got this is for this particular scene, and I got another one that where it's just single camera. It shows up on the other side. Makes things a lot easier, you know. Hey, Train Killer. This game is called AI War 2. It's a like a strategy type game. Does it include Omcast Federated events too, like someone likes to go live? I don't think it does. Everybody's just leaving. Just curious. Yeah, it's this game is AI War 2. The first game was released back in what did I say, the 9th? And both of them are on Steam. It's like a RTS type style game. Beginning of it, it's highly suggested to go through the tutorials, and it's also very like reader heavy. It goes a while. There's a lot of stuff to figure out. I forgot which I needed to bring. My flagship is radiated, isn't it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't show the events. Thank you for following the stream over here on Omcast. Let's take those out. Quick, short work. All right, and then let's build that or take him out too. You guys, when it did on the live space one win, I don't think it did. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, live space is still in beta, so it's very brandy new. So unfortunately, it doesn't show up on that list. So I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Omcast, and live space as well. I was wondering where the other chats were. Makes sense, yeah. So yeah, streaming to MySpace. I know MySpace is still around, but no Ocho. I know I can stream to so many different places, but it's like comes to a point where it's just like a little bit too much. I think 4 is my limit I want. Where are you guys? Way over there. And I think once that battle cruiser gets over there, you change your name, ETY. Yeah, I just like, Omcast because it's of course it's a server I own, so I have full complete control over it. And no ads, unless I put ads in. I don't think I'm going to do that. Unless, eventually down the line, get sponsored by big companies. But that's a long time in the future. It's going to take forever for those. Those things move so slow. There you are. Unload your cargo. Hold C, click the view details of ships that are part of this fleet. Oh, I forgot how to do this. Now, there is some other... trying to think of how to go about... it's already got stuff. It was under attack. Do some repair work, guys, or no? No? Okay. I got my I need to bring a frigate. I think that was what you had to do, right? There we go. So now it's getting it. Now I remember. So it's getting from the command station. Yeah, there's so much you had to go through just to get the basics of this game. Oh, the AI is so like sassy. Yeah, get out of here. I know I need to do some turrets, and let's get another force field for right there. I need to bring one of my fleets in. This new one. Make your way back to the home planet, and welcome to the crew. Put the ship, pull the crew. Let's go ahead, get right in the middle, and unload, and start attacking. There you go, guys. There's a lot going on here. Is that the best you can do? Yeah, these guys don't have very good firing range, but that's all right. Okay, so we're getting constantly attacked by these guys down here, so they need to, that's high readiness. These guys need to go. I'm going to send my best of the best, my fleet. We're going to go right there. Actually, before we do that, let's go over here first. Because I think what they're doing is sending it from multiple locations. Oh, that wasn't very smart. Oh, yeah, see, they're all sending their crews out and take out their stations here. I should have brought another battle station in to claim this one. Choo choo. That's a stealth guard. Not anymore. So far, I mean, the game at the beginning when you first get in, it's kind of overwhelming, really. To tell you the truth, it's very overwhelming. Even going through the tutorials, it's like, ooh, what do I do? But eventually, after playing it and then getting the basic concepts down and going through it actually turns into a very fun game. But would I play this again? Sure, I would play this again. I have no problem. I like these kinds of games. These RTS, the turn-based strategy games, stuff like that. I have fun like that. It's just sometimes the micromanagement of games like this can get overbearing, which this does have on occasion, where it's kind of like not entirely sure exactly all the processes of what to do. Load up. Like I said, once you get through that hurdle, which unfortunately is the, part of the game that you first come in contact with. That's kind of like, I see now. I've got roving bands. Push that guy out of the way. Yeah, why is you guys pushing out my freighter out of the way and like not protected or anything? Not cool, yo. So if you can get past that point, I can say that this game is actually pretty fun if you like these type of games. Now, as far as graphics is concerned, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. Really. It's not going to win, major awards, but it gets the job done. And that's the most important part. And it's not so bad that you can't tell what it is. The caveat of that is, as you can see, this is a mess of soup of like chips and stuff like that. I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint what kind of units that you want. You can't really put them in a group. So guys, get in there. Definitely want to protect my my freighter. Look at this. I think I pissed them off. Yeah, I had a whole crew that came through here through the Argelon system. Get rid of that turret. Let me try putting another one there too. We'll take care of that. A lot of the times when you attack, they retreat. So build. Gotta get these guys out of here. That's not good for us. And that's what happens when you spread yourself too thin. Take these guys out. So yeah, like I said, this game is actually fun when you get past that first hurdle. And a lot of the times, a lot of the people are going to experience that hurdle, and it's going to kill the experience, the fun of the game. Because normally the times people play a game like this, they're not going to, look at the tutorials. It's like, oh, I played this game before. I know what to do, right? Well, it's a good idea to do the tutorials. I'm going to keep these guys right there for now. That's because they're not... What is that? Target current health. Okay. So now I got to rebuild my shielding. And let's do... Is been here for 12 times the target, especially in destroying enemies new to the planet? No. I already have a... Yeah, it's force field right there. It's still being constructed, that's why. Never mind. Alright. So yeah, reason why I play these games, I do like them. I get very distracted. I'm already past my time for the first 2 hours episode. And I should actually get to the review. I interspersed it pretty much in the last, 10, 15 minutes here. But yeah, I do enjoy these games. And it's quite enjoyable to play a real-time strategy or a RTS or a turn-based. I think last week was a platformer that I did not like. So there's going to be some games I do not like. There are some that I do like. And like I said, again and again, I do enjoy games like this, but I can see how the first-time player coming into this game can be highly put off by the fact that the learning curve is extremely difficult. There's a lot to take in, and you gotta know what you're doing real quick. Like, this is the basic, and the basic means that I'm getting my butt kicked. So I can only imagine what the higher difficulty levels are like, and I'm like, oh no, I'm having to juggle a couple planets here and there, and it's just like this AI kicks pretty hard. But yeah, this game, Sky Wars 2, is very cool. If you like these kind of games, I would suggest checking it out. I'll have in the YouTube video. There is a link here. But I was try to see if there was the AI War 1. Yeah, there was. It's like I said, it was released back in 2009. So right now you can get this game at 75% off. It's like $5, and it ends in 13 hours. Excuse you. If you want to check out the game, there's the Steam link here that is going to go into the chats. So yeah, there's the link to the Steam page. Like I said, it's 75% off. It's like $5 right now for the next hours of the time of this recording. So if you're watching later, I'm sorry, it's going to be, you're going to have to shell out $20. And what I do have to say that the music that we've been listening to is quite enjoyable. This is just randomly, I guess this is random not generated, but non-DMCA type of music, but it doesn't fit the atmosphere as a sci-fi game. It is more like classical, like you would listen to something like this in like a bookstore or Barnes and Noble or something like that. I know bookstore and Barnes and Noble is the same thing, whatever. So the music is good. It's enjoyable. It's not very like hard on the ears or anything like that. It's just doesn't fit the game
itself. So I have to knock it like a point or two for that. It's just the immersion is not there. We're gonna pause the game. Everything else about it is actually not too bad. I like the game, and I would play this again. There's not that many games that I have played so far that I would say yes, I will play this again, or I keep in my inventory. And that's the reason why I do this video series. The first 2 hours is to go through my vast Steam library of games that I have never played before, or I have played but less than 15 minutes. So that's what I do in the first 2 hours. If you're now just joining, and again, this is it's not music I would think of for a sci-fi game. I mean, can't knock it for. You can call it classical style music in homage in 2001. Maybe that's a big stretch. That's a big stretch, though. It's got to be interspersed with some kind of other kind of immersion-based music, you know? I enjoy this. Do some crossfading here. Like this, yeah, it's definitely sci-fi. Or it's like cyberpunk, but yeah, whatever. Is where all the postings are at. And we also have a Discord community if you want to join us. I have a link below the player as well. If you want to check that out, I'm more than happy to see you there. It's a free community. You don't have to pay anything. It's absolutely cost you $0. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We've been a little over time with the first 2 hours episode for this week. But until then, thank you for coming by and then for the follows and joining in and lurking. If you're lurking, that's perfectly fine too. Glad to have you here. Have a good night and later, taters.